Great morning. Welcome to Saturday Morning Live with Coach Deborah. I'm so happy to have you here this morning. You know, it's all about reach. All this year, we have been reaching out with different aspects. The month of October, we are reaching out for the goal. And you can have that as GOLD or GOAL. Hey, it's all about being the best that you can be and pursuing things that will make you happy, right? So we want to continue that. Now, this morning, my topic is going to be winner in spite of setups, detours, and obstacles. I kept moving. Winner, that's a W. N-I, in spite of setups, S, detours, D, and obstacles, O, I kept moving, M, wisdom. Yes, you got to have some wisdom in order to make things seem seamless. Those things that may come upon you and may make you tired or want to give up or whatever. If you stop and think and follow steps that you've heard before, words of wisdom, words that you've read in the Bible about wisdom, the wisdom that you have, it makes it all seem seamless. Okay? So as you journey, and everybody has a journey, whether you are journeying to reach a particular goal, something on your bucket list, something you want for one of your children, a family member, something at work, you're on a journey. So it doesn't matter how smart you are, how rich you are, what you have encountered in life, what you haven't experienced so far. Have the wisdom to understand you will never know it all. But you are wise when you allow others to assist you, right? You don't know it all, and it's okay to let people assist you. Everyone has someone that's assigned in your life to assist you, whether you let them in or not, or whether you approach them, it's all up to you. But you have to ask for that help as needed. You have to listen to wise counsel. Sometimes people will try to speak and help you, and they may do it in an indirect way because they don't want to offend you, but you don't want to hear it. I know, I got this. I know what I'm doing. But you have to listen to wise counsel. There are mentors, experts, professionals, coaches, pastors, parents, educators are all available to assist you through the most challenging situations. Yes, they may be older than you. They may not seem to look at them or hear them talk sometimes that they have a clue, but you would be surprised. They said a squeaky wagon makes a lot of noise. Just because you hear noise does not mean it's a pleasant sound. A lot of wise people are quiet. They sit back, they observe. They have found that listening, you can gather a lot of information. So don't ever overlook someone and think that they may not be able to help you. Don't fail because you thought you were too wise to ask for help. So, using the acronyms for my topic today, again, with some of you who have just tuned in, is winner in spite of setups, detours, and obstacles. I kept moving. If you take those letters out of there, you get wisdom. So I'm going to be talking about some things pertaining to wisdom and how it can help you in building your best life. Okay? Okay. And don't forget, please like, comment, and share. Like, comment, and share. When you comment on these broadcasts, it benefits me in more than one way. It tells me that you are interested in the content that I'm giving, that you are engaged, that you have not just turned me on and went in another room and it's just running, but you are engaging. And then it helps the numbers. It will show the social media sites that I have engagement, and that's better than someone clicking on a site, because you can click on a site and leave. But when I have that engagement, it is helping my ratings and my algorithms. So I appreciate all the comments. When you share, when you assist, you are assisting me in more than one way. Make sure that you like my Build Your Best Life Facebook page, so that way I can see your comments, because you may be commenting, you may be on, and I don't even know it because you have only liked me on my regular Facebook page, and you're just going to, you're going in the back way. But like my Build Your Best Life Facebook page, also subscribe to my YouTube Build Your Best Life with Deborah D. Smith page and my Twitter page. I appreciate it. So thank you so much. All right, we're going to go back into this topic and talking about wisdom. Now, when we talk about wisdom, that W, think about winner. Winner. If you want to be a winner, follow wise counsel. Yes, I'm saying it again. Follow wise counsel. You don't know it all. I don't know it all. I listen. When people are talking to me, as trying to assist me and helping me to be better. When people are talking to someone else, I'm gleaning whether that's something that can benefit me, help me, as I'm trying to build my best life. And then you have to listen, just like I said. Somebody might not be talking to you, but it can be resonating within you, because what they're saying is something that you really needed to hear. It's just like sometimes when you're in church and the sermon is going forth and you're like, oh, no, he didn't. He telling my business. Maybe not. Someone else can be going through that. That can be what the Lord told him to talk about. But it's resonating with you. It's helping you. So as long as it's helping you, hey, and your name's not attached to it, but you can sit and listen and you can get some nuggets from what others are saying. Find out things you didn't know, and that's always good. And then you want to stay focused. If you want to be a winner, you got to stay focused. You can't say, well, it seemed like that was fun. They went on that cruise, but shoot, I can't just pull that much money out of my pocket. I don't have that money at one time. Okay. But stay focused. Do you want to do it? Well, find out how the rest of us did it. We didn't pull it. We had two going. We didn't just pull money out that we just had stashed somewhere. You pay monthly. You don't get to pay right up until the launch date, but you have time to make payments to pay for it. And then there are different prices. Not all the rooms are the same. You can get inside rooms, you can get outside rooms, you can get balconies, you can get suites. But then if that's what you really want to do, stay focused. And you go shopping and you're like, oh wow, ooh, they got a new MK purse. Okay, you got 20 in the closet. Do you need one? But I can afford it. Okay, so take that 350, put it aside, focus on that trip you want to take. Put that aside in that special account for your trip. So stay focused on whatever it is you want to do. I want to go to a particular school of design. How am I going to get there? What is it that I need to do? Are there things that I need to do before they will even look at my application? How much is going to cost me? Okay, I find out how much it's going to cost. I don't want to go into debt. So how long will it take me to save that money? But stay focused on whatever it is you want to do. And we're talking about the winner in wisdom. Being a winner. Okay, and the last one. Watch who you allow in your space. I cannot say that enough, because you can be focused. You can be listening to wise counsel. You can be listening to others. But there can be a naysayer that comes in your space. Well, I don't know why you want to go with them. It'd probably be cheaper if you go by yourself. Well, no, it won't. But, that's your friend. You think they know what they're talking about. And you're listening to them. And then it's all out the window. A lot of people don't want to see you thrive. They don't want to see you succeed. It gives them pleasure to sit back at night. Another one bites the dust. You would be amazed at the people around you that smile and shake their head when you're talking, like, oh, she made me so sick. Oh, I can't. He gets on my last nerve. Why does he think he's so smart? Because he is. He's using the gifts that God gave him. But be very, very careful of who you allow in your space. And I meant to put that up, winner, and I forgot. But yes, the W in wisdom, winner, winner, winner. Okay, and I'm going to go to the next one. The I in wisdom, intentionality. Intentionality. Be intent on doing things. All right, be intent. So you want to be intentional about what you do, what you say, how you say it. You can really offend someone. I'm talking about intentionality, the I. You can really offend someone when you say, if somebody walks in, they got on a new outfit, and I say, what have you got on? Versus, what do you got on? So one sounds like, oh, I really like whatever it is. Hey, they stepping out. The other one sounds like, what in the world did you just put on and step out the house? So it's the words you say and how you say it. You can offend people and you really didn't mean to. You may have a certain style. And when someone brings it to your attention, oh, that's me. They just have to understand. Well, no, they don't have to understand. And you are the only one that can control you. So if you talk in a manner that always offends others, check yourself. Figure out how you can say certain things, but say them in a way that they don't seem so negative, so cold, rude. People have feelings just like you do. When you go after something, you're talking before about being a winner and going after those things that you want, go after them for the right reason. Not because someone says that you should do it, or you seeing someone else do a certain thing and you're like, oh, so I'm going to do it too. Because guess what? If that's not your purpose or your passion, chances are, yes, you can do it. You may have more resources than the person that you saw doing it. But is it going to last? Is it going to help others? Is it going to be effective? Because most times, if it's not your purpose or your passion, your skills and talents are not going to align up with it. So you may most likely not do well with that certain thing. So when you do something, do it for the right reason because it's your passion, your purpose, one of your goals, something that you've always wanted to do. You have aspired to do it. You didn't have the resources, you didn't have the time, or you didn't know how to go about getting it done. And then do it, you know? But it's important to have the intentionality and do things that's meaningful to you. And then you can be structured as you go forward doing it. Because you are, believe it or not, what you do, not what you say. You are what you do, not what you say. So do the right thing. Right? Sounds like a winner? Sounds like a winner to me. Because you can say something all day long, but that doesn't mean that that's who you really are. It doesn't mean that's what you're doing. Okay, the S in wisdom, self-discipline. Self-discipline. That's a really good one. So self-discipline, I'm going to put it like this. Be the boss of you. Be the boss of you. Be self-disciplined. You don't need anybody to tell you what to do, when to do it, what time to get up, what time to go to bed, when you need to leave the house so you won't be late. You should be handling all that. You are in charge. You know where you need to be. You know what you have on your plate for a particular day. Take care of it. No one can control you but you. Decide what you want out of life. Ensure you put in the work. Be focused. Be intentional. There's that word again. Be intentional and be consistent. It's like when I talk about affirmations. I say you can start saying those affirmations once you write them. Then you want to put them somewhere and say them every day. And then you'll just know them because that comes from consistency. So it's something that you do every single day. So it gets ingrained in your mind. All right. And, it's just one of those things. Sometimes you try to learn something or remember something, and it's something that you really don't want to learn. You don't care if you don't remember it. And it's so hard. But when it's something that has meaning for you, you can do it. You can get it done. But it's much better to be self-disciplined than to always have someone trying to guide you every step of the way. So it's the difference in when you're a child, you're immature. As you go older, you have more wisdom, you know more. You should be self-disciplined. Okay, so that's WIS. We got to get to the D, right? We got to get to the D. What's our D? Our D is discernment. Discernment. That's a big one. And some people say, look, what are you talking about discernment? God doesn't talk to me. I never hear him say anything. Okay, that's not what discernment is. You don't have to hear him say anything. He comes to us in different ways. You might not always hear audible voice. Sometimes people hear audible voices. But he speaks to you. He might say, Lord, they keep calling me to go to this dance. I don't like to go to dances. I don't want to go to dances. They keep saying, but you need to go for this reason and that reason. Lord, give me some sign if I need to go because I am not feeling it. I don't want to. Last time I went to one, I left because I was so uncomfortable. God, please give me a sign. You're like, okay, I don't hear anything. But you might have in your mind, well, if I go, I'm going to wear that red dress. You go in there to get that red dress. It's got a big old stain right up here. I don't remember that stain being there. I wouldn't have put it in the closet. Hey, that may be your sign. You stay home. You had in your mind what you were going to wear. that's not available. I'm not telling you to go try to find something else. Keep it home. You go out there to start your car, it won't start. Don't be calling somebody. Well, no, I'm not coming because my car won't start. Oh, I'll come get you. It's good. That may be your design, your discernment. So you have to stay quiet and listen. What is it that I'm supposed to do? I'm being guided, but you got to listen for it. So you wait for that direction, that purpose. You have to take the time, because sometimes we will say, "Oh, well, yeah, I'm gonna." Somebody asks you to do something. Oh, I gotta pray about it. I gotta pray about it. Well, first of all, you wanted to say no, so you just said you're gonna pray about it. So are you? Or you may say you're gonna pray about something. Man, okay. Somebody trying to say you something that's like, okay, I got to pray about it. And you walk off and it's like, you go back in an hour and you buy it. Now, did you pray and did you think about it? Sometimes we don't. We're just in a rush. We speed, And I get that way of think about things sometimes. Something breaks. I want to get it replaced. I want it working. My husband might be like, okay, let's look at it. Let's think about this. Let's do this. If it's broke, it's going to cost more to fix it. Let's just replace it and keep it moving. But you can't always be in a hurry. You have to sometimes wait and get that discernment, get that feeling of, what is it that I really need to do? Because you want to follow that discernment and don't always be in a hurry. It's just like if someone's in a class, it can be a workshop, it can be at church, school, an organization, anywhere. And someone asks a question. Oh, I got a pop question for you. And they say, and you see it sometimes on game shows as well. And somebody says, okay, what is the biggest city in the, they'll say, what is the largest state in the Southwest? What is the largest state? Los Angeles. Everybody kind of look and you're like, oh, they looking at me. Los Angeles is the biggest. Los Angeles, first of all, is not a state. And I'm not saying it's the biggest. I just threw that out because it's a city. But it's not a state, first of all. So you all in a hurry. You didn't even give it time to sink in because Los Angeles is not a state. But you just gonna get it right. You're in a hurry and you just shout out something that's totally silly, because it'd have been different if you had said Texas or what other states over there, Arizona or something like that, a state that's in the Southwest, but you didn't even say a state. You yelled out a city. So, that's not cool. People like, that was just too much. So don't always be in a hurry. We're talking about wisdom. If you're just tuning in, we're talking about wisdom, and we're on that D in wisdom. Wait for discernment. Wait before you make decisions and do things. Okay. Now we're going to go to that O in wisdom. O in wisdom. Okay. We think, oh, this is just so terrible. Obstacles come up. We got to deal with the obstacles. Oh, that can make some people just lose it. But obstacles, they can pop up. They will pop up. It's part of life. So utilizing wisdom can help you to overcome those obstacles, though. That's what I teach. Overcome obstacles and build your best life. Because an obstacle is something that is there. That's just like in people that live in mountainous areas. There may be a landslide or whatever, and this big boulder comes and lands right in the center of the only road they have in the middle of it. It's a two-way lane, one way each direction. That's all they have. It's an obstacle for now. But there is machinery that can remove that boulder, get rid of it. It may take some time. You're going to have to clean some stuff up. But that obstacle can be removed and traffic goes back to usual. And that's the way it is with other obstacles. We do things in life. We make mistakes, or something happens because of life. We lose a job, we lose a loved one, something happens, but that's not the end of the story. You can overcome that. But first, you got to realize, what caused it. What caused it? Was it something that you did? So, yeah, like if you make a mistake in life, like you committed theft and you got incarcerated for it, then that was your fault because you did not have to steal. You may have been hungry, but there are places that will give you food, people that will help you. And maybe not. So I'm not trying to, downplay anyone, but come to the realization of, well, why am I in this place? What happened? Was it something that I could have avoided or not? So how am I going to overcome it? I don't want to stay in this place I am. I don't want to feel sorry for myself. I don't want other people feeling sorry for me. If you can help me to overcome this obstacle, great. But I need to get up, dust myself off, do those things that will help me regain my footing. And then I'm going to start moving forward. Because obstacles will come, detours will come, pitfalls will come. You got to get around them, go over them, or deal with them. Many times when we deal with them, we learn a lesson out of the pitfall, but we got to overcome it, and you can. Don't say, I made a mistake, so that's the end of it. I'm always going to be less than. No. Again, dust yourself off. Do those things that you need to do to get you back where you were and then exceed where you were. You can do it. All right? You can do it. And my last one. We know you can do it. You got to have some what? Motivation. Everybody write in the chat, motivation. Can you write in the chat, motivation? Motivation. You gotta want to have some forward movement. It is incredible what you can accomplish when you get motivated. It really, really is. Sometimes you'll do something, like if it's something that you want to do for yourself, you might be hesitant, but that same thing, if it has to do with one of your children, you out there and you're doing it and you're getting it done because you're motivated. You want to see them succeed. Yourself, you want to, but it's like, but you don't care about who's watching, what they say, or anything when it is pertaining to someone else. But you have to be motivated. Things are going to come up. Some days you're not going to feel well. I didn't say you're not going to be sick. There's a difference in being sick and not feeling well. Okay, if I have a slight headache, that's one thing. But if I got a migraine, that's something totally different. So you wake up and you got a slight headache. That's not an excuse to not go to school, to not go to work, to not stand up and to a commitment you made to someone because you have a slight headache, right? Now, if you're sick, you got a migraine, that's different, And I apologize, I'm sorry. I know I said that I would do X, Y, Z, but I woke up and I just can't do it. I apologize. And that's all you can do. Okay? Like someone makes you angry. So you got 6 friends. And y'all are friends, y'all talk. Not that you tell each other secrets, but you get mad with one of the 6. Well, why do you stop talking to the other 5? They text you, you don't respond. They call you, you don't answer the phone. Now, I don't know what the 6th one, if they did something to you, if you misunderstood, what happened. But I didn't do anything. I haven't talked to them, so I don't even know what's going on. But I just know that y'all not talking. But why you not talking to me? Makes no sense. Talk to that person, iron it out, but don't shut everybody else off. You know, that may be signs of depression or low self-esteem or something. You know, you can't get mad with the whole world. And that's why we have so many wars and destruction and people doing crazy things. We need to use communication when we need to use the communication at the right time. So if someone offends you, you don't have to say anything at that time. But when you get a break and you overcome yourself, call them up. Don't text. Call them up. Hey, how are you? I just want to let you know, I don't know what you meant when you said ABC, but this is how it made me feel. Oh, that's not what I meant. Okay. And when they say it, it might, oh, you know what? My feelings hurt so bad. Okay, I got it now. Or they may say, oh, I thought that was something that you had got over. I had no idea that would offend you. I apologize. But have that communication. Be motivated to make your relationships that you have that are special remain special. You got to be motivated to do that. You can't just have an I don't care attitude about everything. You're tired. Don't let that be the end of your day. I woke up, I'm tired, I just can't do anything. Take a power nap. Go back to sleep. You got a headache, take something, lay back down for 30 minutes or whatever, get back up, see how you feel. It's just like when your kids are small and they wake up and they say, oh, I feel good. I don't want to go to school. What's wrong? My stomach hurt. Hurt really, really bad. My stomach hurt. Well, guess what? Go in there and try to use the bathroom. Or if they say, oh, my head hurts. Does it hurt really bad? I tell you what, you're going to get dressed and I'm going to get dressed. You're going to go, I'm going to take you to school. I'm going to go to work. And, it might be better, but if it doesn't get any better, you tell your teacher and they'll call me and I'll come and get you. But we're going to try to work it out. Because if you don't start young, what happens is those are the same people that when you get older and you work with them, you're like, why do they always call in for the least little thing? Because they were allowed to do it when they were younger. They weren't motivated to, know the difference in a little something, a little snag in my pants or a rip. Snag, I'm going to keep it moving. Rip, hey, I got to change, right? But you got to be motivated. Take a power nap. Keep moving. You wake up late. Don't slough off for the rest of the day. Hit the floor running. Make up for that time. Get back up on schedule. You can do it. Motivated. Always look your best. You never know what opportunity you're going to run into. How does it make you feel or whatever? Always look your best. Always talk to others respectively. Be nice to others. Don't gossip. Don't talk about people. If you got something you think about somebody, keep it to yourself. It's all good. Somebody got some thoughts about you, but they keep them to themselves. You don't have to repeat them out your mouth. It's okay. Be motivated to be the best you can be in all aspects of your life. Treat people like you want to be treated. Be respectful of yourself and others. Love yourself and then go after your goals. So those are my words of wisdom from the word wisdom. I hope that they helped someone. I hope it gave you food for thought. I hope there's someone that you can share this video with. I really, really would appreciate it. So again, like, comment, and share. It helps me more than you know. Please make sure that you visit my website, which is www.buildyourbestlife.org, www.buildyourbestlife.org. There you can look at my calendar of events. You can read the blog that comes out each Monday at 10 a.m. You can also see the services that I offer. I am a life coach. So I do consultations, coaching, speaking, webinar speaking as well. I wrote a book, Build Your Best Life. It is about your life, your actions, and your credibility, overcoming obstacles to build your best life. This book is for everyone. It's a great tool. It has tips in the back, place where you can write your goals. Like I said, it's a great resource. I go to it time and time again, and it will help you if there's something that you want to do to build your best life, or someone that you are associated with or in your life, you want to assist them. It is very helpful. So again, go to my website and you can get your autographed copy, and you will get it quickly. If you like the Kindle version, you can visit Amazon.com. But I thank you so much for tuning in today, because you could have been anywhere else, but you decided to join me here at Build Your Best Life. Remember to join us on Tuesday. On Tuesdays, we have Reach Out, where we have different guests to come in and give their expertise and their perspective on the different topics that we have. On Tuesday, October 24th at 6:30 p.m. Eastern Standard Time, I have the pleasure of having a new acquaintance come on, Minister Paul Santos. And our topic is Pursuit of Happiness. That's Tuesday, the 24th at 6:30 p.m. Eastern Standard Time, Minister Paul Santos. So please plan to join us. Now, as you go along your busy day, you may encounter a young man that has lost his way. Don't shake your head. Don't steady your pace. Stop, reach out, and give that young man a helping hand. Because if we step out, the more of us that step out and assist, the more young men that we can help. And please encourage our mothers with sons as well. Again, thank you so much for tuning in. It has been my pleasure. Building your best life is our business. That's not a slogan. It's our commitment. I love you. Be blessed. Stay safe. And I'll be looking for you on Tuesday. Bye-bye.